The Heart Easy system is a 12-part course that explains the training system used in all BC Endurance fitness programs. The following lesson and the accompanying conversation between student-athlete Charlene R. and Coach Brian Clark will help you better understand the system so you can use it to improve your training and racing, as it did for Charlene in this case study. Unit 3, Lessons 5, 6, and 7. Workouts are fundamentally effort and energy. Charlene has an aha moment in Unit 3. It's the moment when she discovers the golden rule of training. End all workouts at the first sign of fatigue. Charlene is no stranger to fatigue in her training. In fact, she immediately recalls a recent interval workout where she became prematurely fatigued. According to the story, her third interval was so fast that she couldn't recover her energy nor her pace. She ends up cutting the workout short and feeling guilty as a result. There's never reason to feel guilty about stopping when fatigue sets in. Rather, guilt should arise by running into significant fatigue. Many coaches and athletes believe that you can't prepare for racing fatigue unless you practice being fatigued in training. That's the conventional rule. But conventionality disregards the way workouts actually affect your body. Thus, in Unit 3, you'll learn that workouts consist fundamentally of effort and energy. While your mind controls your exertion according to your racing ambition, your body deals with that exertion according to physical forces which are divorced from your ambition. One of those forces is fatigue, which contracts your capacity for exertion when its expansion should be your training goal. The purpose of training is to race faster. That's what happens during a workout when your energy improves on this scale. No energy, little energy, some energy, ample energy, abundant energy. It doesn't make sense to lose energy through fatigue because workout recovery time and the risk of injury both increase as fatigue grows. Recovery, injury, and expansion are all part of the energy side of doing workouts. Energy belongs to your body, which is distinct from your mind. You must be able to coordinate your efforts with your body's metabolic forces. Remember, those forces are beyond your mind's direct control. Lesson 5 asks the question, what is a workout? Every workout is fundamentally a combination of effort and energy. You cannot do a workout without exerting an effort, and you cannot exert an effort without encountering your sensations of running energy. Lesson 5 focuses us initially on energy. Running energy is the energy that's available for running during a workout. It's measured as none, little, some, ample, or abundant. There are 4 metabolic forces that can change your energy during a run. These forces are an aspect of your physical body, which is distinct from your thinking, observing mind. Your body obeys its own rules, increasing or decreasing running energy in response to forces beyond your mind's direct control. Yet, in the Heart Easy system, there are two goals for every workout, both of which are controlled by physical forces. Those goals are increase energy and avoid pain. What do you suppose is the simplest way to achieve these goals? The simplest way to increase energy and avoid pain is to obey the golden rule of training. That rule admonishes you to end all workouts at the first sign of fatigue. Fatigue reduces energy and increases the risk of injury. There's no sane rationale for training through significant fatigue. Conversations on the Heart Easy system. Lesson 5. What is a workout? Fundamentally, it's effort and energy. In this lesson, Charlene learns the golden rule of training. End all workouts at the first sign of fatigue. So now we've done an introduction and we've done 3 lessons. We're going into a different part of the system now. We're not looking at individual workouts and how to structure them to build ability. Now we're going to look at what is a workout and how can we run optimal effort workouts that result in getting better, faster, stronger, bigger capacity, whatever. So now we go 3 lessons where we're dealing with that issue. Very important. You have to understand this stuff in order to improve. Okay? Okay. In the Heart Easy system, there are 2 goals for every workout, both of which are controlled by physical forces. Those goals are increase energy and avoid pain. What do you suppose is the simplest way to achieve these goals? The simplest way to increase energy and avoid pain is to obey the golden rule of training. That rule admonishes you to end all workouts at the first sign of fatigue. Okay, you want to talk about that for a minute?
Oh my goodness. Okay. It looks like if you hit fatigue in your workout and you keep going, your performance is going to tank. You're not running comfortable. You're not having a good time. Just by that little dip over there.
Which dip? You're talking about right after the arrows?
After the arrows.
But the workout is ending there.
Oh, okay.
What is that green line measuring?
That's measuring your energy.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
So when you're saying none on the energy side, does that mean you don't have any energy or you just starting? Or is and abundant means like you're fresh? Like you're just starting to run?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
So what are we measuring there, running energy? What does none mean?
None means you have nothing in the tank.
That's right.
Right.
And abundant means you got everything in the tank,
yes.
Right?
So we're now, starting out with some.
That's correct.
Okay.
So that green line is showing you what?
It's showing that you have some energy. I think I'm overthinking it.
If you read it as a graph, there's time involved here. See, it starts here and it goes till here, right? And it's starting off at some, but it rises. See that?
Yeah, I see that.
So where is it in the middle?
It's at ample.
That's right. And at the end, it starts to tail off.
Yeah. This is going back to tempo run like 4 or 5 weeks ago, maybe. Where let's say I had 6 by 10 minutes at tempo on the track. And I did the first 3 just right, and then the 4th one I got a little carried away, and then I couldn't even get back down to my original tempo. It wasn't even that much of a difference, but I couldn't even sustain my original tempo when I just like dropped off. At that point, should I end the workout? So I should have ended at that one where I went too fast, because I was feeling that I couldn't go anymore after that. I couldn't go the way I wanted to after that.
Right, you got fatigued, right?
Yes,
so
I
you
did.
should have ended the workout.
And then I felt bad about not having that time anymore in my system.
Not having that
time? That time I was supposed to do the rest of the workout. So that 20 minutes or whatever I had left after that to do this workout. Could I have substituted it with something else, or should I like an easy run, an easy cool down, or just it's over?
Yeah, good question.
Will I get to that?
All these feelings we don't. Lesson 6 is about workout effort and capacity for exertion. Two new concepts that will help us better understand the training process. Workout effort is a measure of the effort of an entire workout. Capacity is a measure of your body's energy. The bigger your capacity, the more energy you have, and the longer and faster you can run without fatigue. In the Heart-Easy system, there are 3 ways to measure energy. First, running energy is the amount of energy you feel from moment to moment during a run. Second, running energy can form one of 5 patterns, such as this ready to train hard workout energy pattern. Third, the pattern of energy that develops during a workout reveals your capacity for workout effort. Let's say that workout effort is the effort of a workout as a whole, measured as all out, very hard, hard, moderate, easy, and very easy. When it comes to workout effort, you're either training too hard, too easy, or just right, meaning just hard enough to be optimal. So how do you know when you have it right? Unfortunately, there's no one best optimal workout effort level. Rather, the optimal effort always depends on how much energy you have. For example, this is a heart-ready effort-energy combination. What do you think? Is it optimal? And how would you know it's optimal while you're actually doing the workout? That's the subject of Lesson 7. Conversations on the Heart-Easy system. Lesson 6. Workout effort and capacity for exertion. Bigger capacity means better performance. In this lesson, Charlene begins to understand the distinction between pace exertion, measured as mild, light, steady state, threshold, ragged edge, and maximum, and workout effort, measured as very easy, easy, moderate, hard, very hard, and all out. Let's say that workout effort is the effort of a workout as a whole, measured as all out, very hard, hard, moderate, easy, and very easy. Okay, now, tell me about this slide.
Effort of a workout as a whole. So there are 6 ways to measure the effort of a workout. You start out very easy, or you can go hit the wall all out.
Yeah, you see, you're still thinking about this as exertion. It's not exertion. So how do you measure exertion, by the way?
Breathing?
No? Well, yes, of course, you can measure it by breathing.
Gosh.
There are 5 components, right? That's how you measure exertion. But we have a shorthand way of measuring exertion. Do you remember what it is? It starts off with mild, I
Oh,
think,
that one. Okay.
and then it goes to light, and then it goes to steady state, threshold, ragged edge, and maximum. So you go back into the early lessons and you'll see that scale.
Yes.
And it's combining all 5 of the components. And It's a shorthand way of thinking about where I am now in this workout in terms of my exertion. If it feels slow, conversational, I'm holding myself back, that means that I'm at light exertion. But when we get to workout effort, now we're measuring the effort of the workout as a whole. All the exertion moments of the run taken together create a feeling of how hard the workout was, from very easy to all out. So we're not measuring exertion, we're measuring the effort of the workout as a whole. Okay, now give me an example of a recent all-out effort you've done. Tell me about your last half marathon, for instance.
Okay, last half marathon. I was just purely thinking of pace, like my minutes per mile to do this race. I wanted my husband to pace me around Enchanted Lake so I can just get through it. And I was thinking whatever I did on the last mile coming down Enchanted Lake, once it got flat, I would just try to sustain that for the rest of the way. And
then the hills came.
Yeah.
I know the story. But I'm not interested in what happened. I'm interested in how hard the race was as a whole. At what level would you put it?
I feel like I would put it at moderate to hard. Not moderate. I would say it was hard for me because it didn't feel sustainable.
Where did you get fatigued? Do you remember?
After mile 8.
So a little more than halfway into it, you were already fatigued.
Pace was dropping off.
And you were slowing down.
Yeah.
And could you have gone faster in the 3, 4, 5 miles?
I think if I didn't stress about the hill in the beginning, I could have. If I had gone relaxed up the hill instead of, I have to hit this number going up and I have to hit this number going down to make this average pace. That's all I was worried about. And I think if I ran that Enchanted Lake like I ran in Montserrat this morning, I would have had a way better time in terms of my enjoyment, not in terms of the result.
Yeah, but you still haven't answered my question.
Okay.
You say hard.
Yeah.
I say you were all out
out
before you even got to the end.
Okay.
All out means that you couldn't have gone farther without slowing down, or you couldn't have gone faster for the distance.
Yeah.
At a certain point, you were already going all out. You hadn't even gone to the finish yet. We're talking about the whole effort.
Okay.
And a hard effort feels a certain way. Hard is difficult. You finish and you say, wow, that was hard. That was difficult. But then there's very hard and all out, which is significantly harder.
Okay, now that you put it that way, yes, I did feel like I was going all out.
There's a difference between all out and maximum.
Okay.
What does maximum mean? So it goes mild, light, steady state, threshold, ragged edge, maximum. So what does maximum look like or feel like or sound like?
Maximum,
Maximum exertion.
You're just like...
It's hyper breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's forcing, straining the pace. It's what you do in the last 100 meters of a competitive race when you got somebody right beside you that you want to beat to the finish line. That's maximum. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
You can run maximum at the end of a race and have it be a hard race or even a moderate race, overall effort. It's you're only measuring what you're doing at the finish or somewhere in the middle, whatever. Okay? You getting the picture now? The different ways you can use these words. You see, people use easy pace all the time, but they don't know what they're talking about. You see, they haven't made the distinctions. You have to start making the distinctions in your mind to be able to think clearly about your own training and racing. Lesson 7 focuses on the central organizing principle of this course, optimizing workout effort. If it's true that your workouts are either too hard, too easy, or just right, what is the right effort for every workout? The answer to that question always starts with the consideration of the energy pattern that develops during the workout. This matrix shows 5 optimal effort-energy combinations in the orange cubby holes on the diagonal. They correspond to the 5 workout energy patterns: sluggish, tired, lazy, ready, and eager. Thus, for example, when you're sluggish, meaning no energy and it never gets better during a workout, the optimal combination is a very easy workout, meaning very short and very slow. You won't garner much adaptive value, but you won't injure or exhaust yourself either. Adaptive value is the potential of a workout to increase your capacity for exertion. You must garner adaptive value from your workouts, otherwise you may be training, but you're only spinning your wheels. Adaptive value is the feeling you get when your capacity expands. That feeling is one of 3 basic workout experiences, as you'll see in the next slide. Too much effort feels dissonant and discordant. Too little effort leaves you feeling blah and unfulfilled. But optimal effort feels in harmony with the pattern of energy that develops during the workout. As you'll learn in the next lesson, scheduling is one way to create harmonious workouts every time. Conversations on the Heart-Easy System. Lesson 7, Optimizing Workout Effort. What is right effort? In this lesson, Charlene realizes that she's been spinning her wheels, training hard without improving her race performances. Instead, she's often become injured, ill, or exhausted from training too hard. Lesson 7 focuses on the central organizing principle of this course, optimizing workout effort. If it's true that your workouts are either too hard, too easy, or just right, what is the right effort for every workout? The answer to that question always starts with the consideration of the energy pattern that develops during the workout. This matrix shows 5 optimal effort-energy combinations in the orange cubby holes on the diagonal. So what I'm saying is that there are 30 combinations. 6 times 5 is 30.
Okay, got it.
Got it? And then I'm saying that only 5 of them are optimal, and that the green and the yellow means what?
Those are the other combinations
Yes.
that don't matter as much, or that they don't matter, or they're not correct.
They're not optimal.
They're not optimal, that's the word.
Yeah. Okay, so what about the yellow ones now? Are they too hard or too easy?
They seem too hard.
Yeah. And the green ones are too easy to be optimal. Okay, so you understand this matrix. That's really important. Let's move on.
Okay.
Thus, for example, when you're sluggish, meaning no energy and it never gets better during a workout, the optimal combination is a very easy workout, meaning very short and very slow. You won't garner much adaptive value, but you won't injure or exhaust yourself either. Adaptive value is the potential of a workout to increase your capacity for exertion. You must garner adaptive value from your workouts, otherwise you may be training, but you're only spinning your wheels.
Spinning your wheels.
Spinning your wheels.
Meaning
you're not getting any better.
Okay.
You're training, but you're not getting any better. Why do that? That doesn't make
Right.
sense, right?
Yes. Actually, that's kind of where I feel like I've been at for a long time.
Yeah. You have to understand adaptive value here. You know, this is a very difficult concept for people to catch on to, because they haven't seen the matrix concept, so they don't understand the idea of optimal efforts. And so an optimal effort is going to give you value from the workout. But if you think about it, you can run something that's too hard and get adaptive value from it. You're just not getting the most that you could from it. And what do people think about how hard to run? The harder the better, right?
Yeah.
The harder the better. No pain, no gain. All those kinds of stupid ideas.
Right.
That drive them into the ground or whatever. So you have to understand adaptive value. Adaptive value is the feeling you get when your capacity expands. That feeling is one of 3 basic workout experiences. Too much effort feels dissonant and discordant. Too little effort leaves you feeling blah and unfulfilled. But optimal effort feels in harmony with the pattern of energy that develops during the workout. As you'll learn in the next lesson, scheduling is one way to create harmonious workouts every time.